Okay, Horn reaction videos. Subscribe, like the videos, tell your friends about it. This is actually the first video I've done from Kenya. So if you like it and you want to hear me do more of Kenya's reaction videos, let me know. Give me some suggestions too. Try to find something kind of similar to what I'm already watching, because there's something about it that I like if I'm watching it already. This one is pretty interesting. It's I don't know anything about them, or about him. I realize these two are probably a couple, I'm gonna guess, but anyways, let's get right into the reaction videos. I'm gonna stop and pause. I'll have a link to the original, support that, and let's get started. So a lot of good things about this already. That's a pretty cool video scene right there. But one of the things I really like already is the music kind of sets in nice and slow and kind of like gets you into it a little bit. And some intro scenes. This guy with the kind of work boots with the blue jeans. So it kind of reminds me of like a hardworking gentleman from actually, this one reminds me a lot of something that I might see in the southern part of the United States, like kind of hardworking values and things like that. And this is really interesting. So like, this is the first time that I see the guy in the video. Of course but it's like, wow, it's a white guy. Okay, this is Kenya. Okay, so then I think, what is there, like 30,000 Europeans origin people that have born and raised in Kenya, something like that. So he must be one of those guys that be born and raised in Kenya. I don't know. So already it's kind of really interesting. And the fact also that he's kind of walking through with his work boots and kind of like this kind of hardworking kind of guy, you know, with his music, kind of traveling on bike. The lyrics are really beautiful. I haven't been listening to too much music that has English in it. Usually I listen to like Portuguese or some of the Ethiopian, Eritrean, different stuff like that. It's really cool when I hear the English lyrics, like "Baby, won't you come inside?" It's really beautiful lines. You don't have to hide your love. Unajua. I see, baby, I'm your guy. Wendy, put your pride aside. You don't have to hide your love. Sema, mpenzi ayubil, habari ya maisha. I miss you, my teacher. Yeah. Sema, mpenzi ayubil, umepotela wapi? And this is actually the other part that I really like about this video. So he's just, walking, just kind of modest guy, like just knows the guy that's riding the bikes, hangs out with him for a little bit, so like the imagery is pretty cool. Really like that a lot. This is pretty cool too, because he's like pushing his bike, which implies that he's getting it to the mechanic. And a lot of times, not everybody has a car, right? So I don't know, if this guy does or not, but in this video he does not, and he's kind of showing that, okay, walk the bike, hang out with a guy that fixes the bikes, and move on to the next guy, and he kind of knows them all, community. So I don't know, it's pretty cool. It kind of shows the depth of his character, the musician's character, and also just a representation of how many interesting things are going on in Kenya. I've always heard really good things about Kenya, and I did visit there for one day. I had one day available to go around Nairobi, and I liked it. It's pretty, really great people, actually.
Fancy put your pride aside. You don't have to hide your love. Fancy, I've been fine.
That voice is beautiful. She has a really beautiful voice.
Oh, Nico Poa, I miss you. Imagine a joy could love. I don't know why I ever left you. Bona, sikukupata. Unajua, ati that is cold outside. Mpenzi, can I come inside?
Where's this song originally from? It's cold outside, I don't want to hide. Won't you come inside? It's really beautiful lyrics. But when I think of like it's cold outside, I don't generally think of Kenya. I mean, I know it's probably cold when it gets closer to Kilimanjaro, I guess, and maybe Nairobi's a little bit highlands, but it doesn't really matter. The song is beautiful. It's cold outside, won't you come inside?
Now that you're with him and you're not here, like who he I'm used to it, you know, even though I'm not around you, there'll always be.
He has a pretty mesmerizing voice too. Like they both have really great voices. I wonder, are they a couple in Kenya?
For you right here, yangu, unajua. Baby, it's cold outside. You come inside. You don't have to hide your love. Unajua, sema aje. Baby, I'm your guy. Fancy put you right aside. I'm gonna put you don't have to hide your love.
That's pretty cool. This looks like food. Looks like kind of use your hands to eat it, and it's pretty interesting. Watching like some of the signs in Kenya makes you realize how accessible Kenya is for people that speak English. Like how much you can. And when I visited there too, it was like, wow, I can communicate with everybody. I've been living in Asia for 23 years. I've been living in like China, Korea, Japan. So I'm not used to seeing English letters, even though I speak English. I'm a native English speaking person. I usually see it other characters, so it's really interesting. Pretty cool little song. Really like this one a lot. Yeah, if you have some other recommendations, something that sounds really similar like this from Kenya, or maybe or a similar musician, like wow, this is just such a great song. Like the video is really great and the music is great, and just kind of this reflection of another side of Kenya. Like kind of makes me realize like the depth of I've always heard good things about Kenya, and this video kind of reflects a lot of that too, I think. Anyways, yeah, hope you enjoyed my first Kenya reaction video. So I think I found a really good one. Yeah, let me know if you want me to keep doing some more stuff from Kenya and some of the suggestions.
Shikinya.